Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with more Secrets of Me. We're doing the good ending for our Meguru. So let's see what happens. And before I forget, don't forget, of course, to vote on the previous episodes who you want to see for us doing next. And next week's that will actually be starting next week. So let me know. I'll let you guys know in the extras who we're going to be doing next. So definitely let me know who you want to see next. You can even put it in the comments below. That's fine. Alright, let's get started. Zaza, Japan's starting point. And so, her extravagant cruise had finally come to a close. Meguru had come to understand true love. Not to mention, he and I were now together. It was too much for me. Just the thought of it made me embarrassed. But I guess I'm going back to my normal routine starting tomorrow. I felt a little sad about it, but there was nothing I could do. Meguru needed time. Yeah, after Saki, who wouldn't? Noriko, I swear, I'll come back for you. So please, wait for me until then. Meguru, I would wait as long as he needed. True love conquered all. I was sure he'd come back to me someday. Dang, that's a long time. Okay, 6 months had passed since that day. My life was back to normal. It was boring and gray. I sighed every single day. Here's your order. I placed the iced coffee on the table with a winning smile on my face. Oh, your smile's so lovely today, Noriko. You're just as famous as the Cafe Bourgeon's iced coffee. Thank you. I didn't smile awkwardly like I had in the past. It was all thanks to Meguru, but he hadn't contacted me since the cruise. According to a rumor, Zaza Japan's headquarters was moved to Europe, where stores were as tall as the Burj Khalifa, and next to the world's oldest department store. Khalifa? I think I said that right. I'm not sure. Meguru. I've been waiting all this time, but had he forgotten about me? It had become dusk and many customers had left. I listened to the news on TV. We'll be interviewing Zaza Japan's CEO about a new clothing brand coming to Japan. Uh-huh. Meguru was on his way to Japan? A new brand concept has smiles for women all over the world. I couldn't believe what I heard. It'd only been half a year, but he seemed different. He was more competent now. Meeting a certain woman and seeing her smile changed my life. Seeing Meguru smile joyfully made me happy, but his conversation with the announcer revolved around a certain woman. Who and where was she? Had Meguru fallen in love with someone else behind my back? I finally understood. Even though I had become so beautiful, for the past 6 months I had been on a strict diet and had done a lot to maintain my looks. And yet, had my love already been over? Just then, ring, ring, ring. The cafe's telephone started to ring and my boss picked it up. Hello? This is Cafe Bourgeon. What? Yes. Why was he so surprised? Noriko, someone on the phone for you. It's from Zaza, Japan. Huh? They're calling me? Why would Zaza Japan call me? I hesitantly started to pick up the phone. Yes, this is Noriko. Hello, Noriko. We have a message from our CEO, Mr. Yakushi. It was from Meguru. He would like you to come to Zaza Japan's main branch. Huh? He wants me to go to Zaza Japan. Oh, okay. At what time? Well, he said as soon as possible. Huh? Right now? All right. Was he telling me to come to the party that was being televised? What was I going to do? I had some doubts in my mind, but my chest was racing. There's been an emergency and I need to leave right away. What? Hold on. Noriko! I hung up on the phone and dashed out of the cafe. I think your boss is like, yes, Zaza Japan, you have problems. Yeah. I can tell you lying. I was on that phone. I didn't understand what was going on, but that didn't matter to me anymore. At any rate, I rushed over to Zaza Japan as fast as I could. This might have been my chance to finally see Meguru. He remembered me, didn't he? He didn't forget our promise, right? I sent him to Zaza Japan's main branch. It's filled with all sorts of celebrities to celebrate the new clothing brand. I was so out of place. But he told me to come as soon as I could. I looked around, feeling nervous. Noriko? A familiar voice echoed behind me. I timidly turned around to see who it was, and right at that moment, Noriko, I've missed you so much. Whoa! As I turned around, he hugged me tightly. I was dumbfounded. What exactly was going on here? Meguru... oh, no way. His body felt warm. It was a familiar warmth, too. But I was still in disbelief. I'm the real deal. Your beloved Yakushi Meguru. Our passionate embrace continued for a while, and then Meguru slowly let me go. But he used his right hand to hold mine. I've been waiting impatiently for you. I was still in shock. It was really Meguru. He snapped his left hand, and one of his employees brought over a dress. I wanted you to be the first one to wear this dress. Meguru was holding a beautiful dress that looked like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was novel, elegant, dainty, yet grown up. What do you mean? I want you to live up to your standards and make you happy. I've been thinking about how to do that ever since we departed. Meguru, can he really take it in what I told him and done his best for the past 6 months? When I reestablished Zaza Japan, your beautiful smile came to mind. I use your smile as the image for my upcoming brand. I can't believe it. My smile. It was all so surreal. Noriko, would you help me grant my wish and bring smiles to all the women in the world? Meguru handed the dress to me. I'm going to use you as the main model for this new brand, too. You want me? Was he joking? It didn't look like it. His face was serious. Are you sure this dress is so lovely, though? Yes, I would be pointless to use anyone else. Your smile completes the dress. I could see Meguru telling the truth, and his deep gaze fascinated me. He thought of me this whole time. I apologize for taking so long to come back to you. Tears naturally flowed from my eyes, and they overflowed full of happiness and joy. My head was overstimulated from all the emotions and surprises. No, it's fine. I kept believing that you would come for me. Meguru helped me put on the dress and changed room at the back of the store. He was nothing but a gentleman in my presence. I could feel his love from the tips of his delicate fingers. Come on, let's go back to the party. Okay. I put my right hand in Meguru's and went down to the dark hall back to the party. Meguru had helped me put on the dress in the changing room in the back of the store. He was nothing but a gentleman, and I could feel his spirit from the tips of his delicate fingers. Come on, let's get back to the party. I put my right hand on Meguru's and we went down to the dark hall back to the party. As we stepped onto the floor, everyone around us started to make a clamor. You really are beautiful. You captivate everyone around you with your natural smile. I want to wear clothes that exactly like your smile. Meguru, I think this dress is really lovely. I couldn't help but smile as I wore it. If my smile really has all that power that you mentioned, then I'm sure you get captured inside this dress. Everything I've done revolved around you, so I'm sure you're right. More importantly, haven't you noticed yet? Huh? Each and every person who's looking at you is smiling. I looked around and everyone in the room looks so peaceful. This is kind of embarrassing, but thank you so much. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I've grown so much because of you. My eyes have opened up as a professional in the fashion business too. It's all but thanks to you, right, Noriko? Meguru whispered into my ear. Huh? We were almost touching. It had been 6 months since we'd been this close. My heart was racing. Meguru's low voice was reverberating in my ears and excited me. What? Actually, there's one last thing I need to tell you. I established this new brand in Japan, just for that reason. Meguru raised his index finger awkwardly and smiled to me. Meguru lifted his hand up and the music changed to a slow ballad. Noriko? Meguru looked right into my eyes. In these past 6 months, I've ended it with Saki and the rest of those girls. You're the only one in my eyes now, Noriko. He put his arms around my waist and pulled my chest closer to him. To me. Wait, what? Meguru put each of his fingers around my trembling ones and brought them to my cheek. Oh, but look, it's so cute. Meguru? I was being reflected in his vivid eyes. His eyes glared with confidence as they captivated me. Noriko, I want you to be my real lover. I love you alone forever. I promise you that. Uh, um, for these past 6 months, I've been waiting to hear those words from Meguru. Noriko, what's your answer? Yes, Meguru, I've been waiting to hear you say that. I'm so happy. Meguru was overcome with emotion and hugged me tightly. He gently combed my hair over and over and to confirm that this wasn't a dream. Meguru, everyone's staring at us. Oh, you're right. I can never restrain myself when I'm with you. I'm sure this is another side effect of true love. Meguru embarrassed and put his fingertips over my mouth. Let's go on the stage. I want to show your beauty to the entire world. Huh? The entire world? Didn't I tell you? Today's party is being broadcast in all of my stores. What? It was being broadcast around the world? I was around the number of the cameramen and broadcasters had increased. It'll be fine. Your smile has saved me, so I'm sure you can make the entire world smile too. Meguru nodded proudly, and I prepared myself for the worst. In the next moment, he escorted me onto the stage. Oh, dear God, that was bright. The spotlights were blinding. We were completely surrounded by them. Even so, I wasn't nervous. After all, Meguru was standing next to me. Please, smile. He was right here for me. I was only beautiful on the outside until he taught me how to have beautiful personality. He was my beloved. Okay. I smiled and the flashes around me started to get more intense. Allow me to announce the name for Zaza Japan's new brand of clothing. When Meguru signaled the billboard decorated with flowers was unveiled. The name for this new brand was Noriko. I was so shocked that I couldn't say a word. Meguru was smiling next to me. Noriko, from now on, I'll give you my love, my work, my everything to you. He whispered into my ear, and I felt so loved. I loved him and his charming smile. Yay! That was cute. I like it. That's the next one. Let me know what you guys thought of that chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to vote on previous chapters up to chapter 13, I believe. And I'll see you guys in the next ending and in the extras. Until then, bye. Kaze out.